Well, good afternoon, everyone. I'm here at the Creation Museum, and I know notifications go out for this Facebook Live, and so you'll be coming on over the next minute or so. So that's why I always, for the first minute or so, do nothing. But I'm here with one of our staff members, Stephanie. We're going to talk about something very special that's happening. By the way, the Creation Museum today, you can see people lined up here behind me, and Creation Museum and the Ark Encounter have still been very, very busy. In fact, they started getting really busy in March, right after winter, and it's never let up, basically. Of course, summer was extra busy with our vacation time, and now we're into September. We're almost to October, and it's even going to be busier in October than September by the look of all the bus tours and other groups that are coming and so on. So, Stephanie, the reason I'm here with you today is you're one of our staff members, and you actually look after our museum collections.
Yes, that's right.
And help go through all of the fossils we collect and all the other. We have a lot of items that are donated to us, a massive shell collection, fossil collection, mineral collection, all sorts of collections we're going to use for expansion later on, and all sorts of other intriguing items as well.
Yes.
And you look after all of that. But you also have a real burden to reach people who have some disabilities, to be able to come to the Creation Museum and the Ark. Tell us a little bit about that, first of all.
Okay, so we want to make the museum and the Ark as accessible as we can to everyone. And so we try different ways to do that. And one special event we have coming up in a couple of weeks is to just have a really special time for people who are deaf and hard of hearing.
So for people who are deaf, hard of hearing, we have this special time coming up. Now, we didn't get someone in here to sign this today because actually my calendar didn't fit with the person who could come and do that. But then we thought, what we really want is people to tell those who they know are deaf or hard of hearing that we have this special day, and invite them and even bring them along.
Yes.
Tell us what the dates are.
It's October 14th is the Creation Museum Deaf Day, which is right here. And then the next day, Sunday, October 15th, is the Ark Encounter Deaf Day.
Okay, so October 14 and October 15 for the Creation Museum and the Ark. So on Deaf Day, what happens? I mean, they can come here to the museum.
Yes.
And then do they purchase a ticket, or how does that work?
Yes, so we welcome guests who are deaf any time of year, of course, but this is a special day where we have interpreters, sign language interpreters for all the theater shows, and any live lectures, anything like that will be interpreted, and we also provide captions for everything that day. The planetarium will have captions going all day. The captions are available upon request at any time, but on Deaf Day they'll be on all day in the planetarium, and we'll have a deaf presenter who will actually give a presentation on dinosaurs in the Bible.
Okay.
And he's actually been vetted by our review board here as being a great message. He gives a great presentation, lots of slides and everything in the sign language, and that will be voice interpreted for those of us who don't know sign very well. So anyone could go to his presentation as well.
So it's just like a normal day at the Creation Museum. They come, get a ticket to come to the Creation Museum, but we supply all sorts of personnel and extra things on those 2 days at the Creation Museum for one day, the Ark for the next day, so people who are hard of hearing can actually have some special signers and captions and to enable them to be able to really fully experience the Creation Museum and fully experience the Ark.
Right, in a special way. And a lot of people who are deaf are part of a deaf community, so they enjoy seeing one another. A lot of people have sort of almost like a reunion when they get here. They see people they haven't seen for a long time.
Now, we've done this in the past.
Yes, we've been doing it since 2010.
So how many, since 2010 we've done this, so this will be our 7th year?
Eighth year,
yeah, that's right.
Yes.
Since, because this is 2017, isn't it?
That's
I got to remember that. That's right. Boy, the years go quickly around here.
Yes.
So have we had a lot of good response in the past?
Yes, we have had a lot of good response. People really enjoy it, and a lot of people come every year. And this year, with the Ark being included, we expect a big crowd.
A bigger crowd, even.
Yes.
Okay, so Stephanie, you told me you've been going to classes yourself because you have a real burden for these people, and you also want to talk to us about something we can do for the blind at some time in the future too.
Yes.
And so we're going to meet on that and see what we can do in that regard to help them have some special experiences.
We have touch tours available now for people who are blind if they call in advance, but we want to provide something that's available every day for them without calling in advance. So that's what
we're really trying to reach out to these people. So now, you've been learning some signing yourself, right?
I've been taking a class on Thursday evenings. I've only had 3 classes so far, so I'm very new to this, but I've been practicing.
Okay.
So my name, and this is, and I'm learning sign, and we want you to come for Deaf Day at the Creation Museum on October 14th, and at the Ark Encounter Ark Noah on October 15th. So it's going to be really good. We'll have good sign language interpreters, not me, but good. And we'll also we'll have deaf volunteers. So it's going to be great.
Wow, that is great, Stephanie. Actually, you only had 3 lessons, you said?
Yes.
And what I'm going to do is here, tell them again about the dates. And I'm going to start up my computer here right now. Oh, not my computer, my phone actually. Well, it is a computer when you think about it. I'm going to go to Facebook Live so that I can be watching us and seeing what comments come up there and see if people want to ask any questions.
Okay.
Okay, so
I'm going to do the dates again?
that right now. So tell them the date.
No, they just come and buy their tickets here. Yes.
So, okay. So let me go through some of the questions that are here. Hey, somebody from New Zealand watching.
Oh, great.
So anyway, and people are complimenting us on this. There'll be somebody be at the Ark soon. Here we go. From October 14th. Okay, we got the information pinned there.
Great.
We've actually put the links in there so that you can go to the comment section and so you can do that. Where's the closed caption? You know that the deaf people, including myself, are not able to understand what you were saying, especially that is about Deaf Day. Okay, I understand that.
Because this is live,
yeah,
we couldn't do captions.
At this, yeah, we couldn't do it for this, unfortunately. Watching from Idaho, but visited Creation Museum, okay. You need captions. Yeah, well, you can't do captions on a live Facebook Live like this. We just can't do that. So what we're trying to do is to get everyone to understand we have this special Deaf Day, and we want people to be able to tell others and people that they know might be hard of hearing that we have this special day when we provide all this extra expertise to enable them to come. So that's why we're doing this, for you to go out there and do that and let those people know, because we know not a lot of them can watch a Facebook Live like this and understand it. We understand that, so that's why we're encouraging you to go out and invite your friends, tell your friends all about this. Isn't it exciting to see all these people here at the Creation Museum?
It is, definitely. In September, it's amazing.
It's September, the end of September.
Yes.
See them all lined up over there for the planetarium. Lovely to see children here. We see lots of children here.
It's always
children
busy.
Walking into the museum right now. And we have, tomorrow, on Friday and Saturday, it's our, today's Friday. On Saturday and Sunday,
yes.
It's Dia Latino Days.
Yes.
And so we have
exciting.
Spanish interpreters.
Yes.
I just met some people that came in from Peru. There are people coming in
Wow.
from Cuba. There are people coming in from all over.
Oh, that's
They're
huge.
expecting quite a few thousand people at the Ark tomorrow.
Right.
And then Sunday afternoon at the Creation Museum. In fact, there's a special church service here in the morning at 9:30.
Yes, I heard.
For the Spanish-speaking people. And then in the afternoon, a special concert at 4:30. And guess what they roped me into? We have a band from the Dominican Republic, and they actually roped me into playing How Great Thou Art on the piano with this band.
It's exciting.
I don't know how that's going to go.
That'll be a new experience.
So anyway, let me see if there's any other questions. There's someone here says their wife teaches ASL and loves that AIG does this. Okay, that is great. So there's even someone watching from the Philippines. How's that?
Okay,
But
wonderful.
again, Deaf Days at the Creation Museum and at the Ark. Explain those dates again.
Okay, so October 14th at the Creation Museum and October 15th at the Ark. So
Okay,
it'll be
and we'll have closed captioning, we'll have signers,
Yes.
all sorts of special people
Right.
that we
And
dedicate
the deaf presenter,
on
Calvin
that day
Farley.
to help the deaf. Yeah.
Yes, and the deaf presenter Calvin Farley at the museum on the 14th. So that's going to be awesome to see him give his presentation. In sign
Okay,
language.
well, that would be really great.
yes,
Yep.
yep.
Okay, so make sure you let people know about that, and we'll sign off here from another busy day. They're all busy days.
Yes, they are.
At the Creation Museum. You see buses parked everywhere, you see cars parked everywhere. Look at all these young children here. Isn't that great to see all these kids here? You see lots of kids. Then with bus tours bring a lot of 55 and olders.
Yes.
Then we have all these families coming in. It's absolutely phenomenal. Looks like one of our garden experts, horticultural
I
experts.
think
is
they have a
doing-
carnivorous plant workshop
Yeah, it's doing
today.
a carnivorous
she's
plant
got
workshop.
The
Look at
Venus
that.
flytraps.
And
yes.
yeah, we have all sorts of different workshops here, and they do all sorts of things. I'd like to go to that.
It's really good.
Yeah,
You should go. Yes.
I should.
It's
Okay,
fun.
thanks, Stephanie.
Okay,
We're going to
thank
sign off
you.
here from the Creation
All
Museum.
right.